Once upon a time, there was a man named Elias Crow. He lived in a one-room shack on the edge of a dying mill town. Roof leaking, walls patched with tin, winter air sneaking through cracks like a thief. At 23, he owned nothing but a rusted bicycle and a notebook full of half-finished ideas. His hands were calloused from hauling scrap metal for pennies. His stomach growled louder than his dreams. One November night, Elias found an old radio in a dumpster behind the library. It still worked, barely. Static hissed. Then a voice cut through. The future belongs to those who build it. The station was pirate, some guy ranting about blockchain, AI, and decentralized ownership. Elias didn't understand half of it, but the words stuck like burrs. He started listening every night, scribbling notes by candlelight. He sold the bike for $50, bought a second-hand laptop, screen cracked, keys sticky, taught himself code from free YouTube videos, sleeping 4 hours a night. 6 months later, he wrote a tiny app, a tool that let people trade digital art without middlemen. Nobody cared. He posted it on forums anyway. One user, some kid in Seoul, paid him $5 for it. Elias stared at the transaction like it was a miracle. Then he fixed a bug. Then he added a feature. Then he charged 10. By year 2, the app had 10,000 users. He called it Pixel Vault. Not fancy, just honest. People loved it because it was cheap, fast, and didn't steal their data. Elias quit the scrapyard, moved into a basement apartment with actual heat. Still ate ramen, but now he could buy the good kind. The breakthrough came at 27. A gallery owner in Berlin saw Pixel Vault's art marketplace and asked, "Can you make this work for physical pieces? Like real paintings?" Elias said yes, even though he had no idea how. He spent 3 sleepless weeks rigging up a system, QR codes on canvases, blockchain proof of ownership, instant escrow. The first sale, a $30,000 abstract by an unknown painter. Elias took 2%. He cried in the bathroom afterward, not from greed, but because he finally understood what enough felt like. Word spread, galleries, collectors, even museums. Pixel Vault wasn't just an app anymore. It was infrastructure. Companies begged to partner. Investors circled like sharks. Elias said no to most. He kept control. By 30, he was worth 200 million. By 35, 800. By 40, the number stopped mattering. He'd already bought the mill town, turned it into a tech hub, hired every kid who'd once laughed at him. But money changes people. Elias felt it creeping in. The private jets, the security detail, the way waiters suddenly smiled too wide. He started missing the shack, the quiet, the hunger that made every bite taste like victory. One winter, he drove back to the old place, now a museum he'd funded. The roof was fixed, walls painted white. Inside on the wall hung his first notebook, yellowed pages, scribbled dreams. A kid, maybe 10, stood staring at it. "You wrote this?" the boy asked. "Yeah," Elias said. "Back when I had nothing." The kid frowned. "But you're rich now?" Elias laughed, soft, tired. "I was rich then too, just didn't know it." He gave the boy his old bicycle, still rusted, still perfect. Told him to ride it until it broke, then build something better. That night, Elias sat on the porch of his mansion, lights off, stars loud. He opened Pixel Vault on his phone, saw a new user, the kid from earlier. First upload, a drawing of a shack titled Before. Elias smiled, closed the app. For the first time in years, he didn't check the stock price. He wasn't poor anymore. He wasn't rich either. He was just Elias, and that felt like enough.